Let's go get after it. It is Tuesday. It is a new day, a new beginning, a new chance to be better than who we were yesterday. So let's not waste it and let's be great. So today's you should see some more videos roll out um on just more advice and I guess on what I'm doing currently, what I'm working on. Today I kind of want to speak on individuality, what it is, what it feels like, how it can be challenging at times, how it can be a good thing, and how I was able to break into this, I guess you could say, sense of individuality. How was I able to find myself? How was I able, to deal with what individuality comes with? Because it does come with some pros and it does come with some cons, especially depending on the type of person you are. If you depend a lot on other people to do certain activities, to do certain things, or you need your friends around you all the time, you have a weak sense of individuality. The reason why I say that is because individuality doesn't come from being around others. It comes from spending time and really getting to know yourself and who you are. When I grew up and when I was growing up as a kid, I didn't get to hang out a lot. I obviously got to hang out, but I had one of those moms who was very protective and who would not let me leave the house like that. And spending so much time alone, I was able to find who I am, get to know myself, get to control those thoughts that go through my head, and really understand who I am as an individual, what it is that I love, what it is that I value, my morals, what makes me mad, what I care about, what my purpose is, you know what I'm saying? This sense of individuality comes from understanding that you are your own individual and nobody else in this world matters as much as you do. It is your story, your responsibility. You have the pen. It is up to you to pick it up and start writing that story and not let it get written itself. When we don't find this sense of individuality, we're always trying to fit into what's normal or what's cool or what's considered okay to other people, and never what is considered okay to us, what makes us happy, what is normal to us. And we tend to lose, a sense of who we are. A lot of times we see this happen in high school. I said this example, which you'll probably see it roll out again later today, where I say it is so common for people to go to college after high school that people who don't know what they want to do with life end up going to college because everyone else is doing it. And it's like, you shouldn't be doing that. Just because everyone else is going to college after they graduate high school does not mean that you also need to go to college after high school. You can take the time off to go find yourself. You can take that gap year, join the military, travel. You know what I'm saying? Do what you need to do to find who you are. That sense of individuality. To understand that you don't need to belong to no one because you are your own different, separate individual with your own opinions, thoughts, actions. You know what I'm saying? So you don't need to fit in anywhere. This individuality, you break into it and you have that breakthrough moment when you stop trying to fit in. And when you stop giving a fuck about other people's opinions. When you stop caring what your friend thinks about you. When you stop caring what your friend likes or what your friend thinks. It's what you think. What matters to you. It doesn't matter if it bothers them or if they don't like it or if they think it's weird. It doesn't matter. You're your own individual. So you do what you want. You say what you want to say. You voice your opinion because you are your own individual. You can do what you want. You don't have to do what everyone considers normal. You don't have to do what everyone considers cool because you are your own individual. Break into this individuality to gain control over who you are. Because if not, you're just going to be following the crowd around your whole life. And trust me, bro, trust me. You're not going to find yourself where the crowd is. Because the crowd is distracted. The crowd is trying to fill that void through distractions. I was once a part of this crowd, chat. I was in high school. You know, I felt like I should be doing what everybody else was doing. I remember back in high school, bro, when there'd be a football game and everybody would be at the football game and I couldn't go, I'd feel so sad, bro. And I'd be like, damn, I want to be at that football. Now that I'm older, those football games didn't mean shit to me. They don't mean shit to me now. Now that I'm older, like them football games, nothing. So it's like we live in a world where this sense of individuality is lacking and it's going because everyone wants to do what is cool, what is common, what is in that norm. But this is what actually sets limits for us. Because when we have that sense of individuality, we truly know what freedom means. We truly know what it means to do what you want to do and not what other people want you to do. To say what you want to say and not what your friends want you to say. You know what I mean? And it's not that you don't care about their opinion. It's not that you don't, you know what I'm saying, take their opinions into consideration. None of that. It's the fact that you are your own individual. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we see this lack of individuality everywhere nowadays. And you know what I'm saying? Everyone going to college after high school, people will go to college after high school just because everyone else did it. They probably don't even know what it is that they want to do. They're just going because everybody else is doing it, so they feel like that's what they should be doing. But no. I'm just going to be even more lost. Waste even more time. That is why it's so important to find a sense of individuality. To spend this time by ourselves. You know what I'm saying? To do things by ourselves. To take ourselves out on dates. Have any of y'all ever been to the movies by yourself? If not, you should try it. You should try it. Just go out, take yourself to the movies. If you're scared because, you know what I'm saying, go during the day. It's just like, break out of these comfort zones that have been set by society. And break out of these comfort zones and go shine. Go be your own individual. Feel me?